And that means something is shifting. You've been carrying more than anyone knows. Let's be real for a second. With things that you don't talk about, the kind of thoughts that at night, the kind of pressure that builds silently, the weight you don't talk about, the kind of thoughts that at night you function, the kind of pressure that builds silently, but inside, the weight you don't talk about, the kind of thoughts that at night you function, the kind of, and sometimes you don't even know how to explain it. Listen carefully. Every single part of that has been seen, not ignored, not overlooked. Even your silent moments were heard. Times you didn't pray out loud, but you whispered. Help me. You didn't say it with words, and those every doubt, every time you almost gave up, none of it went on. Even when you thought nothing is changing, something was. A decision has already been made, and it not in the not one already. A decision has been made, and it's not against you. It's not neutral. It's in your favor. Yes, even after everything, even after your mistakes, even after your doubts, the outcome has already been aligned for you. What was blocking you is being removed. Think about the things that felt stuck, the delays, the confusion, the invisible wall you couldn't explain. That resistance, it wasn't permanent. It was temporary. And now, it's being removed. You may not see it fully yet. You may still feel the after effects. But the truth is, the blockage is already breaking. Why now? Because you're ready. You've probably asked this before. Why is this happening to me? Why now? Here's the real answer. Because now is when you're ready. Not when things were easy, not when you were comfortable, but now, after everything you've been through, after you've been stretched, tested, challenged, now you're ready to step forward. This isn't just comfort, this is activation. This message isn't just here to make you feel better. It's here to wake something up inside you, to remind you of who you really are, to pull you out of fear, out of doubt, out of that heavy, stuck feeling, because you were never meant to stay there. You were meant to move. Right now, something is changing inside you. Pay attention to how you feel. There's a shift happening, subtle but real. That confusion, it's starting to clear. That heaviness, it's starting to lift. That doubt, it's losing its power over you. You are being called forward. Yes, it requires something from you. Not perfection, not effort, not struggle, just a decision. A simple, powerful response. I hear this. I receive this. I'm ready. That's it. Because when you agree with the shift, you step into it. You are not who you were anymore. Let's make something very clear. You are not the same person you used to be. Even if you feel similar, even if your surroundings look the same, inside, you've changed. You've grown stronger, more aware, more resilient, and now you're stepping into a new version of yourself. The old weight is no longer yours to carry. That guilt, that regret, that feeling of not enough, it's done. Not because you earned freedom, but because you were always worthy of it. You don't have to carry that anymore. You don't have to replay the past. You don't have to stay stuck in old identities. You are free, even if you don't fully feel it yet. Here's the truth most people don't realize. Freedom doesn't always feel instant.
Sometimes you still feel echoes of the past, old thoughts, old just leftovers, because the real shift
has already happened. Now matter more. Self matters. So when doubt, say this: life is already along my path forward, not as wishful, but as truth. Nothing against stand anymore. The time when your past, your fears, power over you, over every accusation, silence, every limitation, every lie. Something side. Let's talk about something important. Loud, not obvious, powerful. You deeply. You see beyond the surface. You stay calm when others weakness. That's clarity. Most people don't have. This part, because not everything is coming with you. Some people won't understand you anymore. Some connections will fade. Some things will feel different, and that's okay, because you're not meant to stay where you were. This is transformation, not loss. What feels like confusion is actually growth. What feels like endings are actually transitions. You're not falling apart, you're opening up, you're evolving. You are standing at a doorway right now. And here's the truth: you can't go back. Not because you're forced, but because you've outgrown it. This doorway leads forward, into clarity, into peace, into strength. Start simple, but start now. You don't need a complicated plan. Just begin with this. Slow down in the morning. Create quiet moments. Listen to your inner voice. Follow small positive instincts. Protect your peace. Be intentional with what you consume. And most importantly, stay aware. This isn't about trying harder. This is where most people get it wrong. They think growth equals struggle. But no, this is about alignment, letting go, trusting, allowing. You're not becoming someone new. You're becoming your real self. And right now, you are not alone. Read this slowly. You are not alone. Not in your thoughts, not in your struggles, not in this moment. There is support around you, even if you can't see it yet. A sudden shift is coming. Not slowly, not eventually, but suddenly. A breakthrough, an answer, a change you didn't expect. Because what you asked for was just survival, but what's coming is far greater. More than you asked for is on its way. You asked for relief. You're getting restoration. You expected delay. You're getting movement. You hoped for just enough. You're stepping into abundance. And here's the truth. You need to hold on to something incredible is about to enter your life. Something you didn't know how to ask for. Something aligned perfectly for you. So don't ignore this moment.